He didn't cruise through the race. He was under pressure, 2 out. You know, there were 5 different times where you think he might not win. And he's really put his head out, stuck his head out and just held on. I think they're tremendously gutsy and quality performed by the winner. Excellent, I think, thought gone into the running of the second. I think everything they've done, the preparation you saw beforehand, the ride it was given to sort of get the horse to sort of really calm down and settle and then produce at the right time, has brought about probably a career best effort from Extra Elusive, and headgear being removed, and as a thinking trainer, nearly getting it, he had got it right and nearly getting full reward for it, and a return to form in the case of the third, which is nice to see. And I echo your comment about Royal Line. I think it was sensible to ride him like this in these conditions. Pretty sure that a mile and a half on softer ground will see him in a better way. He hasn't run right to his best, but it was a perfectly good first run of the season.
Yeah, so he doesn't look as entirely comfortable as I have seen him. I think it's a very admirable first run of the season from him.
Exactly, and I think if you know, on boring figures, I suspect he's run, you know, £7 below his best, probably. But first run in these conditions over a trip this short, that is more than explainable, and you'd be optimistic he'd be at least as good as he was last year when he gets his conditions.
5 minutes remaining.
I beg your pardon about G5 side sort of, he ran okay actually, but I don't think he took to being held up. He was just keener than you'd like for Jamie Spencer, and he's run okay. You know, he's moved up to show he still retains a lot of his ability. I'm not sure that it completely worked holding him up.
But it allows him to be a little bit more versatile. They can approach racing in a more versatile manner, and if it is, you know, progress, if he is progressing under these tactics.
I completely see why they've tried it. That really not any criticism at all. But he didn't help himself would be a better way. In the early days, he's used up a bit of energy. He still comes out now and does make a move, which at one stage, but I think the exertion's just told.
Yeah, they have. At this point, Oasis Charm is just weakening, whereas First Nation is beginning to find his stride, but he's got horses that are quicker than him, already beginning to move up and control the race, notably LR Cam, and definitely echo your comments. He really has knuckled down, hasn't he? There were several times where I thought, oh, well, you might get past, or you might get past, and none of them have.
And they've got that great picture, when they show the picture at the line, you know, where they're waiting for the photo, you wouldn't get a horse in a better position. It's almost like he knows where the line is, and he's sticking his head out as far as possible. I know he isn't, but it was a great shot. And yeah, he's a really admirable horse. And, again, credit to trainer, because if the horse who was in danger of going the wrong way last year, after a promising run the Guineas, it all went wrong, didn't it? You know, tried various trips, and I was underwhelmed by his first run back, wrongly, because that form turned out better than I thought. But he's really come of age, and it's nice to see. He, you know, defied a penalty here, and that's no mean effort.
No, any of the others that I haven't talked about so much, fifth position, for example, or Oasis Charm?
I think fifth position has run up to his form, but he hasn't made the progress.
Now all 4 runners are down at the 7 furlong start towards the bottom of the home straight. About 90 seconds or so away from the off, Jalad remains the 11 to 10 market leader. A win more back into 15-8. Shortening up to 7-4 in several places, from as big as 2-1. Key players at 5-1. And Insurgents at 8-1. Having touched nines, remains the outsider in the 4-strong lineup in this Betfair Casino Classified Stakes. Not going to be long before they load up here. And the first the runners moving into the stalls, and that's Key Player.
20
Purple
seconds
colours for
remaining.
Charlie Bishop. Key Players in. Loading up then for race 4.
10 seconds remaining.
Next up, Insurgents and the cheek pieces. 2 in, 2 to
3,
go.
2, 1.
Favourite Gillard up next. The all-blue colours of Godolphin. Kevin Stott aboard. Gillard looking for a second course and distance win. And he's in. So the grey Winmore will complete the 4-strong lineup in the stalls. That's it. All in.
The market has gone in
over
play.
7 furlongs with the grey Winmore just missing half a beat on leaving the stalls in the Betfair Casino Classified Stakes, and its Key Player